Hey everyone, my name's Sam. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of my jewelry collection. I'm not going to go through every single piece. That would probably take a really long time. But I'm just going to go through a few of the highlights, or a few key pieces, maybe not every single key piece, but also a few pieces that I think would be interesting to show. So just kind of wanted something to have fun with it. There are some things that I've purchased in the past and has a little bit of a history behind it, and there are also a few things that I've just recently purchased. So some of the items you may have actually seen me sporting in past videos, but some items will be new to this video. So also, if I haven't said it already, I want to thank everyone for stopping by. If you have been with this channel before, then thank you for returning, and if you are new to this channel, then I'm glad to have you. So either way, I appreciate your time, and let's go ahead and dive into this video. Alright, so the first piece that I have to show you guys, this is something that my father actually gave to me, and my dad actually passed away February of this year, 2021. On Valentine's Day, actually, and he unexpectedly got sick, and it was very unexpected. He was in the ICU for about 5 weeks, and anyway, I could speak a lot more about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the items that I want to show you. So some things when I speak about, I will reference my father, and obviously those pieces have a lot of meaning. So this is something that he gave me well before he passed, when he was still well. I keep it in, you'll see what it is, but I keep it in this pouch. At least I have been recently. This pouch is kind of interesting. I actually made this pouch out of paracord, believe it or not. I followed a tutorial on YouTube, and it was supposed to have like a little knot for a button, but I wasn't crazy about the way that looked, so I just left it open like this. But anyway, I can maybe see if I can link that video below. But anyway, so this is the actual item right here. And it is a pocket watch. It's a wind-up pocket watch, and my dad's dad actually gave this to him, and so I guess it's been passed down a few generations now. Oh wait, the sound's over here. I don't know if you can hear it ticking. Like this. I can't do it on camera. And you can adjust the time. Sorry about the lighting. Oh well, anyway, you can adjust the time on it, and you can wind it. I've pretty much wound it as much as I can wind it. It goes a little fast, like when I set the time. I can set it for 12 o'clock, and it eventually it beats whatever time is coming up. It just kind of goes a little faster. So, but I really like this piece a lot. I'm interested in possibly getting a chain for it. I've had a pocket watch with a chain before, except I flung it around like on my belt loop and it broke. It was like a long time ago, but anyway. But yeah, wanted to show this pocket watch. So let me actually begin by showing two other pieces here. And these pieces you may have seen me wear in previous videos. So I have two sterling silver chains. This one is an 18-inch. I believe that's a Cuban link. And this one is also the same style, just thicker. This is a 20-inch chain. So it hangs about to there. And growing up, although my pocket watch that my dad gave me was gold, growing up, my parents they always favored silver over gold, even in household hardware and household items. They usually went for more of the cooler tones, like silver hardware over gold hardware, maybe black, like black or silver. So I've always kind of been a silver person, and I still really like silver, but lately, over the past few years, and especially now, I've been really into gold. So I have some gold things that I'm going to show you guys, but I wanted to show these silver things. So anyway, these two chains right here, I pretty much wore these. I would wear these 24/7. Like, these would be something that I would wear. I would sleep in them, shower in them, just never take them off. You know, it's sterling silver, so you're able to do that. Let me just show one of these things here. And then at times, oh, that's the back. Let me show you what I used to do with the silver chains. Let me tuck these in for a second. This one, my dad actually gave me as well. He gave me this for my 8th grade graduation, which has been a long time ago now. All right. So probably most of the time I would just wear them, the chains plain with nothing on them, but what I did for a little while it's always harder to do things on camera. What I did for a little while was this, which you can probably imagine what I'm doing. I did it where the clasp is harder to clasp. Okay, well, I won't, well, let me try. I do want to put it on, actually. The opening for this, oh, I could have just, I'm out of practice. And those little, like the little O-rings that hold the clasp on, mine break, or at least they have broken. So what I do, the way that I put this on, I just clip my nails too. Which, this is what I ended up doing. It's probably not the fanciest looking thing, but I actually felt like that was a little bit more secure. I don't know, sometimes that part can kind of slip through, but anyway, this clasp is not the original clasp that came with it, so it might not be sterling silver, just silver tone. All right, I'm having trouble doing this on camera, but what I would do is I'd wear it like that, so. That would kind of just be my daily stack for a while. then while we're talking about chains, I'll talk about these chains right here. So as I had mentioned, trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to show before I talk about these. As I had mentioned, I've been really into gold lately, and so I wanted to try out some gold chains. And for some reason, when I was looking up gold chains, I thought, I have a bunch of gold plated stuff, and I don't mind that sometimes, but I wanted at least like one real gold piece, like one real gold chain, just so I could say that I have, something that's pure gold, as I mix, gold plated pieces in. So I was looking for a chain kind of the same style, like this Cuban link, but I was open, kind of, ow, I just cracked my knuckles all at once. It didn't hurt, but it just felt weird. And I was like looking at prices, and I didn't realize, I guess, the price of gold. So I thought it would be like $1,000 for a gold chain, but apparently for something like kind of these thicknesses, this thickness, prices range from like $2,500, $3,000 to $5,000 and up even. So I thought, I didn't realize that they were that much. So I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll just stick with getting a few sterling silver gold plated things, just to kind of try it out first, but I'll tell you what I ended up doing, because I did get a real gold piece. So this piece right here, now this piece is plated, this is gold plated, sterling silver underneath, which is nice, gold plated, and it is the rope chain. And this is a 20-inch, I think it is. So I bought this, and I thought, okay, let me try this. I know the gold plating might wear off, but, I feel like the gold plating lasts for a while, depending on, just depending, and I kind of feel like this one would last. So anyway, but I also saw this, and this one is, both of these chains were thinner than what I originally set out to get, except they were the thickest ones that they had for the lengths that I needed. This one is also a rope chain, and it is solid 14 karat gold, 24 inch. So it hangs lower. And let me I want to show the difference in the coloring. Now, real gold and gold plated can have difference in coloring, so the fact that this one is gold plated and this one is solid that's not necessarily why the coloring is different, but as you can see, this one has more of a yellow gold. This one, here, let me hold them together. Can you see here? Maybe it's easier to see up here. The one on the bottom, that solid 14 karat, just has a little bit of a lighter tone to it. Let me sit back. So when I bought this, I actually I saw it at the store. It was the thickest one that they had, kind of in the style that I wanted. They didn't have any like Cuban links in real gold, so I thought, okay, let me try it. The price point on it was pretty good. I was expecting gold chains. Maybe I'm just naive when it comes to, prices or whatever, but after looking online, and I had thought that gold chains would go for maybe $1,000, give or take. Obviously more, but I didn't realize that a lot of them started at like $5,000. So when I saw this one was $200, and it's a lot thinner than, even the thinner one of these. But I thought that's a really good way for me to get a real gold piece, a little bit of an investment, but, still not bad at all. Anyway, so when I bought it, and then I got it home, you're trying it on the car. I tried it on in the store, obviously, but I put it on in the car, tried it on home, and I was at home, and I was actually really stressed out, honestly, because I thought it's thinner than what I wanted. I was a little unsure about just how thin it was, so I thought, okay, should I, and I don't like returning stuff, but I will if it's not right, but I usually am pretty good at what I buy. I usually don't have to return things, but anyway, so I thought, should I return it and then just put that $200 towards, another piece or whatnot? And so I kept going back and forth in my mind. I was having trouble deciding, and I kept going back and forth, and then eventually I decided, okay, I thought, you know what, Sam, if you're this unsure, I was tried it on with different shirts and whatnot. I thought, if you're that unsure, just, take it back, and you can put that money towards a different real gold piece or whatnot. So I thought, okay, I had peace about that. I thought, okay, that's what I'll do. But I tried it on one more time that same night, like I was getting ready to go out for the evening, and I wear a lot of like oversized t-shirts. Like I had an oversized, kind of the same color, Fila, with the Fila logo t-shirt, and I tried it on with that. And I thought, you know what? Maybe I can make this chain work. Maybe, I know it's thinner than what I originally set out for, but the more I saw it, the more I liked it, and now I love it. Like now I'll wear it with any shirt, I wear it all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to some different pieces here in a minute, but I'll just say this. I wear these two pieces pretty much 24/7. I leave them on in the shower. Since this one is plated, it may, it's the gold plated one is expected for the gold to rub off. So, and obviously this one is real, so the gold's not going to rub off because it's solid gold through and through. So I'm kind of just curious to see how this one wears, but I have my real gold piece, so I definitely want to add some more, but I'm really happy with this. I like how thin it is now too. I guess I like thick chains and thin chains. So all right, let me move on to some other stuff. Probably not going to get through everything here in this video. So speaking of gold, this is now this is gold plated. This is stainless steel, I think, gold plated, but this lion ring right here, I've worn this piece so much. I bought it probably roughly about 2 years ago, give or take. Maybe a little bit more than 2 years ago. And I think I've even worn this in a lot of videos. I would just wear this every day. I really like this piece a lot. I don't wear it as much now. That's what it looks like. But this piece has just been such an intricate part of my collection. Like, even if I don't wear it, this will be something that I always keep. And you can find this lion mold pretty easily, like on Amazon or whatnot, or even in stores, or, I get a lot of my pieces from TJ Maxx. Just look at the men's jewelry counter. Sometimes they have the real gold in its own section, so you might have to, if you want real gold, you might have to specifically seek that out. But like that's where I got this one from, actually, was TJ Maxx, and stainless steel gold plated. So some of the gold is kind of rubbing off, but it doesn't bother me. I still really like this piece. And then I have a few different versions of that lion ring, that same lion ring. Here it is in black. With the black, it's almost harder to tell what it is from far away, but I still like that. And then this is like an oil slick color, so I thought it was kind of cool. Like oil slick. Oh, and then similar, this is stainless steel, but this is a wolf. Wolf ring. I wore this one a lot too. I would usually, I don't know if I would wear them on these fingers. I think I'd mix it up, but for the longest time, I would always have these two with me. I felt like, I don't know, I thought I was like a biker or something like that in my mind when I wore all the rings. But yeah, this wolf reminds me of one of my favorite video games, which I'm currently playing, is Legend of Zelda. And the one that I'm playing is Twilight Princess. And he, you know, in Twilight Princess, Link, he turns into a wolf. You know, he can turn into a wolf, so it always makes me think of that whenever I see this ring. So that. But yeah, I mean, I like real gold, sterling silver, but I also really like stainless steel stuff too. I think stainless steel is durable, it's gonna last, and if a piece looks cool, then you know it's cool. All right, so this, I'm probably not gonna get through everything that I have set out, but I'll try to get through a little bit more. So this is another lion ring, and I actually have a ring sizer on. The only thing about TJ Maxx is they don't always have all of the, like, they might not have your size, so they have a lot of bigger sizes, which I'd rather have a ring be too big than too small. Well, if it's too small, you can't wear it, but I don't like the feeling of having rings stuck on my fingers, so I never get them to wear. Like, this one fits perfectly, this ring right here. This pretty much always, is this your index finger? Yeah, this pretty much always fits on my index finger. It usually, oh, well, now it does. It usually will not go on my middle finger, but my hands just must be, you know, your fingers swell up and get skinnier at times, so it usually won't go on my middle finger. And it's usually really loose on this finger, so if it's really cold outside, I can wear it on this finger. If my fingers are really swollen, I'll put it on my ring finger, but usually it fits here. This is the one, I would not want to fall asleep with this on my middle finger, because even though it fits now, my finger, you know, if my fingers swell a little bit, this will get stuck, and I don't like when rings, I can't do it when rings get stuck, even though I wear them all the time. I want to be able to take them off, so. But what I was saying though, this lion ring I wear a lot, and I like things that are more square, but I actually like the circle. It's kind of like a medallion, I guess you would say. You know, it's not huge, it's kind of a bigger piece, but it's not huge, and I think since I have the square, like the black square ring here, I don't know, I just feel like that combination looks kind of cool. Still kind of understated in my mind at least, but that. So here, I'm gonna leave this on because I've been wearing this one. I'm gonna show a couple more pieces. This right here, this is, I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, it has to be stainless steel. I like this piece a lot. Even just with the ring, they look like they go together. I didn't buy them together. They're not made by the same person, but I think that looks pretty cool. Like the dark ring. I've been into, like I said, gold and kind of black, like black and gray and gold, I think are cool combos. So, like that. One of the reasons why, well, this is one of my favorite pieces. I like everything about it. That's what it looks like. I don't wear it as often as I would because it makes noise, which I don't always mind the fact that it makes noise, except everywhere you go, which maybe it's good for an ASMR video if you hear the noise, but whenever I have this on, it's like then you get like all the comments from people, or oh, you're jingling, or oh, you're making noise. It's like one of those things that, you know, people say to you, and it's not like a mean thing for anyone to say that, oh, your bracelet's making noise. It's just, you hear it like 10 times, you're like, I know, you know. So just, I don't always wear it for that reason, but I should wear it anyway because it's cool. I like it. The other reason is sometimes it randomly kind of falls off. Like the clasp just gets loose, so I'm always like checking to make sure it's there. But this is one of my favorite pieces. I like it a lot. Let me show this one right here. This one I just picked up. This one is really, really cool. These, so both of these rings, we'll call them that, both of these unscrew, and this is kind of hard to put on your own wrist, but this is, I'll put it on, but I'll put it on loose because it's hard to take off too. Well, probably not going to be able to get it on, so on camera at least. So this is how you wear it, and then just imagine that I put this little side piece on right here, or you can do that. And when I bought this, I even said to the woman who was helping me, you know, once I like looked at it and kind of figured out how to put it, like take it on and take it off and whatnot, I said, oh, this must be one of the pieces that you put on and, you know, you kind of leave on for a while, just because it's easy if you're not wearing it, but harder to put on yourself. And I think this is kind of like, I think from what I know, I think this is kind of meant to be similar to the Cartier bracelets, where you actually get them locked on and you don't take them off, which I kind of like that concept in a way. In a way, I would just want to, it would make me want to take everything off and be free, but in a way I kind of like that concept because then you always have something with you. I heard one woman describe, she had the Cartier Love bracelet, and, you know, it was like locked on, and she said, you know, it's kind of the nice thing about it is that she would wake up in the morning, and even if, you know, like she looks crazy because she just woke up, you know, hair's a mess, you know, just woke up, she said I still always kind of just felt nice because she had that on. And so I thought, hi, I could see that. So maybe that's why I leave my chains on, just because you feel like you're kind of put together even when you're a little sloppy. So anyway, I thought, okay, I'll buy this and I'll try that out. And I can't do that. I'll tell you why. The biggest drawback of this for me at least, if you're a guy with shorter hair, this probably won't be as big of a deal to you, but this gets stuck in my hair. The night that I got it, I wore this to bed the night that I got it. I thought, okay, let me just sleep with it on. You know, I thought if it's uncomfortable, I'll see if I can get used to it or not. But that morning when I woke up, I must have like rubbed my eye and I got it like, I don't want to get stuck again. I got it stuck in my hair. I was able to get it out, except I thought, okay, if that's gonna happen, it's not worth it because I don't want it to like rip my hair out, obviously. And anyway, so then I took it off and then I put it on again. I think it was actually yesterday. I put it on again yesterday, just kind of throughout the day, and it got caught in my hair again. And so I thought, no, if this is gonna happen, you know, I like this bracelet, but I like my hair better than I like this bracelet, so that's kind of a deal breaker if it's gonna get caught in my hair. So I like this piece, but I definitely won't be wearing it 24/7 unless I can figure something out. Is there anyone out there that has any idea of how I could wear this without it getting stuck in my hair? Just because like it's, I don't want to do it, but it's like, see how this spins? It's like my hair gets caught between there. So I don't know if there's a way that I can remedy that. maybe not, but anyway, I like this piece, but I don't wear it for that. So all right, well, I have actually a lot more things that I want to show you guys. Let me show you one. Should I do one more? I'll do one more and then I'll be done. So this piece is pretty special to me because, here, I'll show you what it looks like. So as you can see, it's like a gold dog tag, or stainless steel gold plated dog tag. And there is a stainless, I feel like they said it was sterling silver tarnished, but I think it might be stainless steel, I can't remember. But silver or silver toned. It's a cross with Jesus. You can see his face in the cross, the crown of thorns. And I saw this cross online. This gold dog tag and this silver cross did not come together. I ordered the cross online. I thought, oh, that's really cool. Except when I got it in person, online they make things look more detailed, I guess, sometimes than they really are. Not some sellers or some websites are pretty good about having things look how they really look, but some websites will really enhance some details, and then you get it at home and it's it's maybe not as intricate as you expected it to be from the picture. So I saw this pendant and it looks nice, I still like it, but it wasn't as detailed as it was online, and so I was a little disappointed, I guess, about the amount of detail that I thought I was getting, and I didn't. But I thought, I have this gold dog tag. This gold dog tag actually had a cross on it, but the cross was silver toned, and the silver tone on it actually kind of rubbed off a little bit. So I just was kind of playing around. I thought, oh, that would be cool to have this cross on this dog tag. Even though it's hanging off a little bit off the edge, I think that kind of adds to it. And so this is really special to me because my dad actually helped me glue it on. You can probably see some of the glue that we missed or whatever, but that's okay. He is I can say is, because even though he's, I won't go too much into this, but even though he's passed away, as a Christian, I believe that when people die, I don't believe that they cease to exist. I believe that they do continue to exist, and my dad did know the Lord before he passed, and he definitely instilled in me good Christian values as well. And so I do believe that he's in heaven, and I do believe that there is continuity of identity in earth and in heaven. I think we'll be perfected. If someone has something wrong with them on earth and then they know the Lord and they die and they make it to heaven, then they're perfected. But I think there is continuity of identity, and so he owned his own business. He was a contractor, and he was always building stuff and working on stuff. So I think he'll be doing that, and I guess has done that in heaven. So anyway, so sometimes I say was, but sometimes I say is when I describe my father. Hopefully that makes sense. But anyway, so he's pretty handy with stuff, and he helped me mount that on there. So, all right, well, I will go ahead and end the video here. You can probably hear my watch beeping. I guess that's a sign that it's time to end the video. So thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you stopping by. Let me know if you would like to see any more pieces. You can see I have a few laid out that I haven't shown yet, but hopefully you enjoyed seeing what I had. And I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thanks, everyone.